Hint, in Mark chapter 3, you remember the Messiah has a family upon the earth. Remember, he's born into a family. In Mark chapter 3, verse 21, remember it said when his friends heard of it, they went to lay a hand on hold on him, for they said he is besides himself. Remember, his family used to say he was like basically different because the way he was talking and things he was understanding about the kingdom of heaven, about just knowing the word, how we're understanding the word and knowing who he is, coming into the understanding. Hint this right here. So let's delve even deeper. Hint Beaumont, Texas is in what? Beaumont, Texas, Orange County, Texas, and then Orange, Texas, Beaumont, Texas, and Port Arthur, Texas. And all of that is the Golden Triangle. And remember, as it's written in that day, there should be an altar to the Lord in the midst of the land of Egypt, and a pillar at the border thereof to the Lord, which are a shadow of things to come, but the body is of Christ, aka Yahushua. So at the top of the altar, which measures to 76 degrees, foreshadows the kingdom to come. So hint that whole theme of this, you know what I'm saying? There's no way around none of this. That's why you see he had to be born in the Golden Triangle, which connects to Kansas, the whirlwind. Hence why, as it's written in Psalms 118:22, as it's written that the builders, aka the masons, the stone builders, which reject the headstone, what he become the headstone of the corner anyway. Because no matter how much they try to conspire against him, the prophecy is what? That he's going to be king. So you see, they remove that 76 degrees, which foreshadow the kingdom to come, and have the all-seeing eye because they want you to be your own God, worshiping Lucifer, being your own God, rebelling. And that whole theme of this, how deep this goes. You know? Hint, the high school, remember I put this in the last video and put it all in the comment section below. But hint, the high school the Messiah goes through, what is it? Hint, you got 76 on it, and you got Through the Looking Glass and Tomorrow's Dream. Remember, I just played that on the Welcome Back song about the dream, and they showed the train. And hint, Through the Looking Glass, because remember Alice in Wonderland, remember Lewis Carroll created Alice in Wonderland, and hint, the whole thing was what? As it's written, the kingdom of God is as a bride, is as a virgin. Hint, why Alice goes through the looking glass, and she ends up in a rabbit hole, finding out things about the kingdom of heaven, symbolically. You know what I mean? That represents the saints coming into the wisdom. So hint through the looking glass, as it's written in 1 Corinthians 13:12, for now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face now I know in part, but then shall I even know also I am known. So hint the whole thing, how the Messiah come through his knowing. Hint Michael Jackson was talking about the man in the mirror. That's what he was saying. That's what he was explaining. The man in the mirror. Hint why 50 Cent, um, hint why 50 Cent, the Get Rich Die Trying album, hint why they like to break the glass. And as you can see, it's the cross because they like, when you try to think coming into knowing who you are, if you don't get rich and die, you're going to die trying to stop us. You're going to get crucified. Y'all going to die, man. That's the war against the saints and against the Messiah. So hint this right here. And as it says, for he shall grow up before him as a tender plant and as a root out of a dry ground. He have no form, no comeliness, and we shall see him. There is no beauty that we should desire him. Hint, it's a regular, like he's like a regular guy. It's nothing like, oh man, yo, you see how, that, it's nothing like that. It's a regular guy type look.